Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Scraplift Sunday where we are going to scrap lift this layout. And I picked this one this month and I absolutely positively love it. And it is from Studio Calico and it looks like the design team member, and oh my gosh, I'm probably going to say this name wrong, but it is Zazuko Marco, but I'll link it down below. So what I did was that there was a ton of envelopes because it looked like her son or whoever was in the picture must have gotten mail, and I decided to take it literally and do the same thing, but I am doing photos of my daughter and one of her best friends that she had while we were stationed in Germany together. They said that they were going to get married and that was their princess and their he would call himself the frog and her the princess, and it's supposed to kind of be like the princess and the pea, but essentially they kind of got the two stories mixed together. So anyway, ultimately that when we went into the gift shop that was part of this castle trip that we took, he wanted to get her the princess, and she still has that little princess, and she still talks about this friendship that she has with this little dude. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to scrapbook these two because I love the pictures and all of that. So I did up a bunch of envelopes. I did a cut file off of Etsy. I'll link it down below if I can find it. It's been a minute since I've had to go look for this one. So I am putting it up. I've done the smallest one I did was a 3x3 or 3x5, something like that, all the way up to a 6x6 or 6.5x6 or something like that layout. And I just wanted to show you, like, you can make these yourselves, or you can get a cut file like I did and make them as well, and you can make them as big as you want to. I made a bunch of different sizes, but small enough because at the end it's going to look like I exploded a bunch of envelopes all on this layout. It is a very, very busy layout, a very, very Miranda layout, and this was so up my alley for Scraplift Sunday because I know for a fact, as much as Laura likes to push me out of my comfort zone, I know I pushed her out of this one. And for me, it was just a busy layout. I, happened to find a cut file that worked well for me and just went to town on my Cricut, cut them all out, and was able to scrap the second to the last set of photos of this trip. And then I will be done with my castle trips. I'm pretty stoked about that. The photos that I have left for the castles are in the springtime because it's during Mother's Day. So my castles will come back out, but not until around May, so I can at least have those collections because my kids are in shorts. And I just wanted to kind of mimic, like I said, I wanted to kind of mimic the spring-ish time with that one because it was during Mother's Day versus having a fall decor, having sweater weather, and they're in shorts. Other than that, then I will be done. So I have one more left to do, and I'm super, super, super excited for that. So here I am. I'm doing up a bunch of the layering pieces for my photo. And I am scrapping with some Zoom ladies, so you will probably see me leave just a little bit or kind of like talk, and I forget every once in a while, not too bad, but forget that I'm filming and I'm chatting away. I did curl some of the envelopes to make it look like they were opened, and I'm just going through and making sure that I place these in the right spots. And I kind of go back and forth a little bit, and then you'll see me, I'm like, nope, don't like this, nope, I don't like that. Then I decide, okay, I'm going to curl some of them, and I just took a paintbrush and I curled it that way. And then I keep going, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to do my photo, and I'm going to place that. down. And I really didn't place a lot of glue on this one or tape for right now, because I will come back with a bunch of foam tape and you know, glue and all that to get these down. And like I said, I keep playing around with these to figure out which way I want to roll with these to make them look right. And yeah, but I just love, oh golly, I just love how this turns out. So I hope that you enjoy this as well. While you're watching me do all of this fuddy-duddy and bits and bobs here with these envelopes, make sure that you go check out Laura's channel, because I can't wait to see what hers looks like. I was able to stay ahead of the game because when I did this voiceover, it was on a Monday versus a normally over the weekend when I normally get them done. So I did my first Zoom class with my counterpart, Ms. Jean-Pierre, and I, and let me tell you, the kids enjoyed it. They got to learn, and still Jean-Pierre and I got to teach, and her and I just love technology. So for us, it's not as strenuous or, you know, like tough for us to do, because we do enjoy doing this for the kids. So I absolutely love technology and allowing them to do it with that, and we sat and talked and all that, so it was a lot of fun. So I did put some string on that and on those tags and got them ready to go, and then now I'm into the embellishments, and I go nuts. But I love how this turned out. So my title's just going to be Blessed. It's something that I absolutely love about the friendship that these two had while they were stationed in Germany. Obviously, they have gone to South Carolina and then over to New Zealand. They're on their way back from New Zealand. And I'm talking New Zealand, the country. And so they're all over the place. And obviously, my husband's going to be leaving here shortly to go to Kuwait. So it's something that we just loved. You know, it's the military. It's something that we just do. I know it's not for everybody, and I totally get that. And I know that I always get comments when I talk about how Josh is leaving for the year, and they're like, I don't know how you do it. And to be really honest, there are days that I don't even know how I do it. I just do it because we've been doing it for so long. For what I call it, this is definitely not my first rodeo, but I do know that when I talk to those first-time moms and those first-time wives that don't know what to expect of going over, they're like, well, how do you do it? And I said, it's trial and error. I mean, ultimately, it is what it is. You live in a community that is used to it, so it's not like it is weird for military families to hear. It's more weird, I will be honest with this, it's more weird to hear a family that has never had their spouse or sponsor, because we call them sponsors, their spouse to be deployed or like PCS overseas by yourself. If you find one of them, it is very odd and in between, and then we look at them like, well, how did that person get out of it? Because, you know, being in as long as like my husband has, he has done so many deployments and PCS moves overseas that it's ridiculous at this point. I just go with the flow. So yeah, that's coming up shortly, and I know that we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. So if you celebrate, I know that we're coming into the week of Thanksgiving, and I have that off. So this is going up on Sunday, obviously, so that whole week I'm off, but I am still doing my retail job, so I get to go in and do all of that fun stuff, so I'm ecstatic for that. Just because I haven't had to do it in the last 7 months, because there was like literally no hours for me, which was completely fine and content, didn't bother me a bit. But now I get some little extra cash, and I can help my obsession of scrapbooking and be able to purchase more, because you know how it is. You gotta have the cash to be able to buy the scrapbooking supplies, and let me tell you, I know how to spend money on that. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited for that, just to get back into a little bit of that normalcy and whatnot. And so yeah, I hope that you guys are all figuring out how to stay safe, obviously, and all that kind of stuff for that. Also, if you are new to my channel or coming from Laura's, and this is your first time here, I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I try to stagger them out. I do collaborations like this one, design team, hops, all sorts of different stuff, regular process videos. I am a close to my heart consultant as well, so you'll see quite a bit of that come on my channel, and using their products, and all of the links and jazz and all that stuff will be linked down below. I would love for you to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell each and every time that I do upload. Now, I am getting to where I'm close of being done here. I am just putting, like I said, I'm putting the finish touches on this. I'm just finding spots that need help with some glue and that need some help with adhesive so that it sticks up and it doesn't like come apart. Because like I said, in the beginning, I didn't do that much like adhesive on it because I did know that I was tucking a bunch of stuff inside. So I have squirrels and I have boots and that bike with flowers in the basket, and just adding pumpkins everywhere and acorns just to make this an all around fantastic, amazing style layout. I will tell you that off camera, I did not show this on camera, but I took my white gel pen and I made that white line all the way around. I have this thing of bordering right now, so that's what I added to that, just so that you know. And that's all I did off camera. Obviously, I think I do my journaling on camera here, just so that I can get the splatters in. All of that. So I'm just placing, like I said, I'm putting all of these little bits and bobs onto the channel, or onto the layout, so it looks awesome. So I'm just going through everything and just finding little bits. I'm just adding a little bit of florals and some hearts around here. You'll see me come in with the splatters, and then that's pretty much it. So I'm going to leave you with the splatters, and I do obviously put my journaling lines on. I do the journaling lines afterwards. So I do the white and the journaling afterwards, but the still shots are coming up. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys all are staying safe. Have a wonderful week, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.